In all probability throughout your journey, you're probably going to find yourself procrastinating or lacking focus or lacking discipline or lacking motivation throughout your journey. Maybe this is towards back testing or doing a certain task that you know you should be doing as a trader. Well, what I want to do in this video is share my ideas on procrastination and specifically why traders procrastinate and what you can do, what psychological tricks you can implement to ensure that you don't get caught up procrastinating, but you can have discipline, you can have focus and motivation, and as a result, you can get all the work you need to get done as a trader, and you can start to build consistent profitability and start getting consistently paid by the markets. Okay? Now, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you share it with your trading communities, and if you haven't already, make sure you check out the Trading Psychology Archetype Quiz. This is a completely free quiz that's going to run you through multiple questions, and then it's going to tell you which of the trading mindsets you have, and then it's going to also give you a free report at the end showing you exactly what you need to do to get to consistently profitable from where you currently are. Okay, so let's get into procrastination. Now, procrastination stands in the way of most traders. Once they have a set of goals, they have a vision for themselves, they know what they need to get done, but they struggle to actually follow through and get it done. I'm going to share some ideas here on procrastination that are going to be eye-opening and something that you can walk away from this lecture with, ensuring and implementing to get results in your trading. Okay, now I want to paint a little scenario for you, and this is an interesting one. Let's imagine you are in a situation where this is you here, and the person that is most dear to you, that you love most, is calling out and asking for your help. Help me, I need you, I need your help. Now, it's a very urgent and important scenario or situation in that moment, and they're calling out for your help. The likelihood in that situation of you saying, look, I'd love to help you, but I am just procrastinating and I just can't help you right now, I'm just procrastinating. The likelihood of you saying something like that is very, very low. In fact, in pretty much all circumstances, you would spring into action to help that individual, especially if you knew that they were genuinely in need and needed help, if that situation was urgent and important. Now, no individual procrastinates or lacks motivation or lacks discipline or focus in truly important situations and scenarios, and truly urgent and important scenarios. So I want to make a statement here that procrastination is only present, and lack of motivation and lack of discipline and lack of focus is only present when you're expecting yourself to do something that is not important and is not urgent. So procrastination is only going to be present when you're expecting yourself to do something that is not important and not urgent. Okay? And you may think in your mind that something is important, but you're not following through with it, you're not doing it, you're continuing to procrastinate, which is an indication that it's truly not important to you. And your life demonstrates what's important to you, and you tend to walk your talk when you expect yourself to do things that are congruent with what's important to you, but you tend to procrastinate and not follow through and talk your walk when you're expecting yourself to do things that you may think are important to you, but aren't truly linked and aren't truly important to you. So procrastination is only present when you have an unrealistic expectation on yourself to do something that is not important in that point in time. Now, you can class a task into multiple different scenarios. There's a nice matrix that's referred to as the Eisenhower Matrix, I believe, where you can have a task that is important, and there's really two considerations here. There's important and there's urgent. You can have a task that's important, but not urgent. You can have a task that's urgent, but not important. You can have a task that is not important. No, we already have that one. You can have a task that is not urgent and not important. And really, if you're expecting yourself to do any of these tasks here, or any tasks that fall into these three parts of the matrix. 1, 2, 3. Important, not urgent. In your mind, you may think it's important to do, but in your mind, you've got some time to do it, so I don't really want to do it right now. Not important, but urgent. It may be urgent, but I don't really want to do it because I don't see any value in doing it. Not urgent, not important. Don't even bother with those tasks. In any of these 3 scenarios, you're most likely to procrastinate. And if you're going to put an expectation on yourself that you should be doing important but not urgent, or not important and urgent, or not urgent, not important tasks, you're going to beat yourself up because you're going to lower your own value, expecting yourself to do low value tasks right now. And you're going to have procrastination, you're going to lack motivation, you're going to lack discipline, you're going to lack focus, and then you're going to beat yourself up because you think there's something wrong with you. Okay? Where in reality, the tasks that you expect yourself to do that are truly urgent and truly important, when you expect yourself to do these high value tasks and high priority tasks, then you're not going to procrastinate. And you're going to have motivation, you're going to have discipline, you're going to have focus, you're going to build momentum, and you're going to build this little contract with yourself that says that whenever I expect myself to do something, I get it done. Because I have a realistic expectation of myself to do urgent and important tasks. And really, there's this mentality that I love to promote in the 12-week program that everything is urgent and everything is important. And what I mean by that is that if it's not, don't do it. In scenarios that are not urgent and not important, this is the Eisenhower Matrix, you want to delete these tasks. You want to get rid of them. You don't want to expect yourself to do non-important, non-urgent tasks. Otherwise, you're going to lower your value, expecting yourself to do things that just have no value attached to them. If they're not important, but they're urgent, you want to delegate these tasks. You want to find people on Upwork or Fiverr or elsewhere that have a high value on these tasks and can deliver those tasks to a good standard, and you just pay them. And you pay them less than what you would make from you focusing on what is important and urgent to you and going off and putting your energy into doing that so you can generate income from that, and then you pay these people that you've delegated. So you're also not devaluing yourself. And then tasks that are important but not urgent, you want to date these. Put these into a calendar. So really what you're left with is everything that is urgent and important, because everything is urgent and important. Okay? And when you start to have this mentality, you start to have this, way to work through the specific tasks you're expecting yourself to do, then procrastination isn't really a problem anymore. And you don't have lack of motivation, lack of discipline, lack of focus, because you're doing things constantly that are extremely important and urgent. And of course, this example here is a little bit of an exaggeration, but the same principle holds true with any tasks that you're expecting yourself to do. If you're procrastinating, if you're lacking motivation or discipline or focus, then the task is either not truly important or not truly urgent. And if it was, you would get it done. Okay? So this is a little overview of procrastination and my thoughts on it. And number 2, let's talk about some of the tasks that are truly important and urgent to do as a trader, and maybe how you can raise the value of these tasks. Now, let's say, for example, you have a vision for yourself as a trader, a vision of being you are currently here, just starting out, for example. Some of you guys and girls watching this video may be further along this journey, but then you want to end up at this point where this is a flag, by the way, where you're consistently profitable, you're funded, you're getting payouts consistently, right? And you're very much process-based. Okay, so this path from getting from where you currently are to where you would love to get to, what do you do along that journey to ensure that you get there, but also without lack of motivation, lack of discipline, lack of focus? Now remember, every individual has motivation, discipline, and focus towards things that are truly important to them. Okay? Now, your actions day to day leave clues of what's most important to you. Your life demonstrates what's most important to you. Every action, every decision you take, and every you take and make throughout the day is an indication of what you value and what is truly of importance to you. Anything you create in your mind about what you think you should do or have to do And those are all ideas and fantasies that may not have any merit. You want to look at your actions. What do your actions show are most important to you? If you're going to work for 8 hours a day, and then you're going to work to generate income to maybe provide for yourself, for your family, that's an indication that generating income through your work and your current job is of importance to you. Because if it wasn't, you'd be doing something else instead. But sometimes traders can say, they create this idea in their mind of being a consistently profitable trader that's financially free, that has no 9-to-5 job, and then they think that that's what's important to them. Well, that may be a goal or some end destination you want to end up in, but your life right now demonstrates what's most important to you. So you want to have a look at what your life demonstrates as of importance to you. And there are certain tasks that are very important for traders to do based on just data from what I've seen working with clients, students coming through the 12-week program. There are certain action steps that traders do that increase the probability of them being successful. The first one is them identifying a profitable edge. The second one is putting that profitable edge into 100% mechanical trading plan. No discretion. Why? So they can come back to the market every day, every week, or every time they trade and consistently execute that edge without fault. Number 3 is managing their psychology, specifically fear and greed, so that they don't deviate from the trading plan they've just created, but they can consistently stick to it. And then 4 is structuring their life in a way that allows them to consistently execute on their trading plan with a balanced state of mind. So structuring your life to enable this, the consistent execution of your trading plan with a balanced psychology. So these are proven action steps that will help increase the probability of being a consistently profitable trader, a funded trader. And these are action steps that you want to be aware of and you want to be doing. And really what you want to be doing is you want to be raising the value of each of these tasks so that you actually go through and do them. And what I encourage traders to do is ask themselves, what does my life demonstrate is most important to me? Right now, maybe it's your 9-to-5 job, or maybe your life demonstrates that you're in very good shape. You train at the gym 5 to 6 times a week. All you study and all you learn about and all you want to think about is health and nutrition. And you may love offering your personal training services to people. Whatever it may be, you want to look at what your life demonstrates is important to you. And then if you know you have a goal of becoming a consistently profitable trader, you then want to take these action steps that are proven to get you there, and you want to link those to what is of most importance to you. By asking yourself, how is me firstly identifying a profitable edge? I can see that that's going to help me get to my trading goal. How does that help me in my life right now with what's most important to me and with my trading goals? Okay, and raise the value of this particular task by seeing how that specific action will serve and benefit your trading goals and your life right now. And same with the mechanical trading plan. And you can start to see that, for example, identifying a profitable edge and putting it into a 100% mechanical trading plan, that allows you to systematize your process, that allows you to take a lot of stress out of your day-to-day so you can focus on what you love, your health and fitness, as well as have a mechanical system that's stress-free and very black and white, and I can just execute when alerts go off. I don't need to be second-guessing myself. I don't need to be draining mental bandwidth or having a lot of emotional baggage because I'm trying to figure out what a good trade is in that moment. But I can just identify that, prior, put it into a mechanical system, create that process, create that system, and then just consistently execute. And you want to raise the value of these tasks. You want to see why they're important. You want to see why they're urgent to ensuring that you actually follow through and you get them done. And any procrastination towards these tasks is an indication of the fact that you don't see them as important and urgent. Okay. Now, I've also had a consult. I had one not long ago actually, where a one-on-one client said that I want to do my review. I want to take these trades and take screenshots of them and put them into a document to do review, but I just procrastinate on it. I don't follow through with it. And I asked him the question, why is that so important to you? What's the importance of doing those specific action steps? And they went through and they came to the realization that that specific action step was something that they thought they should do based on something they've injected from, an injected belief or idea, like we talked about in the previous video, from their mentor and their community. And when they really had a look at their trading, what they did, what worked for them, was coming back every 3 to 6 months just to review their brokerage statement. All the trades were already logged. However, the day-to-day logging and screenshotting of the trades became counterproductive for them because it was exhausting. It wasn't something they enjoyed doing, and they got into this unhealthy habit of trying to refine every single day as opposed to just letting their edge play out. So you want to differentiate. I believe these 4 tasks are absolutely essential. They're essential action steps for traders to implement to ensure they get great results. I think things like reviewing every day, reviewing your trades every day, it's questionable. Backtesting every day, it's questionable. I think you should backtest to identify your edge and put it into a mechanical trading plan. After that, you can do a little bit of backtesting, but sometimes it can become counterproductive. And really, these are the 2 things that I see most traders procrastinating on because they don't truly see the value in doing it themselves. It's not urgent or important. And then they just beat themselves up because they think they should be doing it based on injected values from their mentor who tells them to do it but doesn't even do it themselves. Okay? So go figure. Bit of hypocrisy. So now I'm not saying those things may not be important for you because they may be. You just need to have a look and be honest with yourself. Are these urgent and important things to do right now? And if so, why? What are you getting from it? And if there's a rational, wise reasoning for that, great, do it. Do it. If not, maybe just take a step back and focus on the absolute essentials of becoming a consistently profitable trader. Hope that makes sense. Hope that distinction makes sense. Now, there's a great quote that is attributed to Einstein. He says, if you expect yourself to climb a tree like a cat and you're a fish, you're going to beat yourself up and you're going to think you're stupid and you're going to compare yourself to something that's completely out of your environment, out of your circle of competence, and you're going to grow up thinking you're stupid your whole life. So what's important is for you to identify, where you are and what's important to you, and then take the action steps that are proven and link those to what's important to you. Don't try and compare yourself to others or think that you have to do exactly what other people have done through the injected values. You want to take these ideas and you want to take these insights from others and you want to ask yourself, question them. Why would I do that? Is that important? Does that truly have merit? Does that truly add value? Is that truly important and urgent right now in my trading? And if it is, great, implement it. But never be afraid to say, right now it's not that important. I'm gonna put it in my calendar. I'm gonna review it in 3 months' time, and it may be important then. But right now I've got other priorities. I think that's a very smart thing to do sometimes. So if you're struggling with procrastination, motivation, discipline, focus, become aware of this dynamic. Make sure you're focusing on urgent and important tasks. And I've given you some here that are quite consistently pop up from when I do my work with traders. That could be beneficial to you if you haven't already implemented them. Okay, traders, if you found this useful, something a little bit different, share it with your trading communities. And if you haven't already, make sure you do that trading psychology quiz. That's an absolute game changer in terms of what insights you're going to get in terms of your own psychology from that. And that's going to also have a free tailored report giving you exactly the action steps that you need to take to get to consistently profitable. All right, traders, thank you for watching to the end, and I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow.